Legends await, so dubs on the run. No turtle is safe when he's on the hunt. Witness the sack, just give it a rub, cause who knows what you'll find toy hunting with Dub.
Oh, the froth! The froth, daddy. Shout out to my man Ron, the Century Mag Collector. Welcome to a Friday toy hunt video. Well, we're just going to start with coffee talk. Just got this salted, this is a grande salted caramel cream cold brew. And my man Ron told me I needed to get, so I got it at the Starbucks. The previous thing he told me to get, the shaken brown sugar oat milk espresso, delicious. I think these, I don't know about this one, that one's under 100 calories. I think this is maybe 110. So my man Ron gives me tips on nice little treats that are low calorie that you can get from the coffee shop and enjoy, you know, as a once a week or what have you type of thing. So I started off with that. Thank you for joining Friday Hunt video. Don't forget, use the hashtag bigdubsqueeze in all of your social medias. I think this will be the last Friday Hunt video in June. So you're running out of time to go back to last week, in the week of Dub, the Tuesday video. April is DubFit. And check out, if you want to win the signed hashtag bdubfit, April O'Neil, signed by Judith Hogue, NECA figure. You got to watch that video and you enter to win on that video. And but I would also love for you all to participate, like people's comments, comment, talk to each other, encourage each other. Let's make it really positive. Let's try to build each other up. And because there's so much negativity, there's so much poor stuff. Let's build each other up, especially on things like that. Let's make it a really positive comment section. I've talked about in recent Monday Motivations, you know, like when the Jurassic World movie came out and people were poo-pooing it. And, you know what? There's a lot of real negative stuff in the world that stinks, especially now. I mean, everywhere in the world is dealing with the impacts of the war with Russia and Ukraine. It's dealing with supply chain issues, it's dealing with economic situations and inflation, and just really struggling. Fuel prices are high all over the world, and it's hurting people. It's really negative stuff. Let's not get upset whether you did or did not like the Jurassic Park movie as much as you thought you did. It's just not worth it. Let your entertainment be entertainment. You know, there's a lot of hard stuff, so try to be positive, and that's why, you know, if you've watched my Monday Motivations, you've seen me talk about that. But I want us to lift each other up in that comment section and try to win. Also, use hashtag bdubfit on all my videos, and you have an opportunity to win prizes like the Thor Ragnarok picked up at Target last episode. So let's do all that. And if you can't find your figures, Big Bad Toy Store link, great. Also, almost 5,000 subscribers. I really hope I'm there soon. I want to give this stuff away and get it out of my garage. And you can check out my eBay store. There's all the house cleaning. Let's have a little coffee talk. I talked on Wednesday. That one is good, Ron. I mean, I can't imagine this cream at the top is great for you. So it's probably more like a 200 calorie item. The oat milk espresso this is much better. It's kind of frothy. It gives me the froth a little bit. I understand. I need to go see Ron up in New York and get the Donut Delight so I can have coffee talk in the car with him. But I talked a little bit, or a lot, I guess, about the Target and Walmart article that talked about them clearancing things out and trying to reset their supply chains and all of that stuff. We're going to go to Walmart today. That is our destination. That is our hunt video. But it's curious to me, another thing that I've seen recently that I wanted to have a little coffee talk, copyrighted by my man Century about, not copyrighted, but that he does, is GameStop. Because Century, has had a lot of luck in store at GameStop recently. He's found his little GameStop honey hole. Clean my glasses a little bit. And he's had a ton of success there. I find that interesting because our GameStops here, I did find chases, AEW chases. The only times I've ever found those were at a GameStop. I don't go nearly as much because James doesn't work there anymore. We saw James in a recent Dub Life episode and some other things. We got to hang out a lot recently. He changed jobs about a year ago, changed careers, and has something a little more stable for his family and such. And a lot of the times we'd see James was at his job on the videos. Because he works a lot. You know, we all work a lot, so we don't get to do that as much, but it was good to see him recently. But anyway, I don't go to GameStop as much, but what I have noticed, GameStop online runs crazy sales. And those same sales aren't in the store. And if you try to get them to honor, at least in our part, they won't honor it. And I'm talking 25% off collectibles. That is almost always available, sometimes 30% off, including pre-orders. And I didn't think that would happen. So the first time I saw that months ago, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, there's the new Frieza, SH Figure Arts, which I do have. You would have seen me pick up in a recent video. It's like one of those $34.99 price point figure arts, like the Gokus you see in Target, and there hasn't been a Vegeta yet, basically the Gokus. And it doesn't have any effect pieces, has extra vases, extra hands, and a big Dragon Ball. No effects, no stands. 34 bucks, I think, $34.99, something like that's the retail price. And GameStop had it up for pre-order. I already had it on pre-order from Big Bad Toy Store, but GameStop had it up for pre-order with like 30% off, something like that. I'm like, they're never going to ship these. So I ordered 5 of them, because 5 of them with that coupon and like pro status, and I think I had like my $5 off reward, it came at $100 for 5 SH Figure Arts Frieza. I just did it. I'm like, they're not going to do this. I'm used to paying $100 for SH Figure Arts from Dragon Ball, so I'll get 5. Because Frieza is like Piccolo and it's like Krillin, where you need more than they provide you if you got a lot of different Dragon Ball displays. So like my Dragon Ball has like the evolution of the arcs, and you need Frieza a few times, because you need Frieza with like at the beginning of Planet Namek and with the Ginyu Force and all of that, but you need him later fighting Goku. But then you need Frieza potentially with a Trunks. They don't have like a mech Frieza, and then you need regular Frieza and Golden Frieza in the second arc of Super and in the final arc of Super. So you need him a lot. So I don't have enough. I think I just have the 2 Golden Friezas, the 2 regular Friezas that they had released up until this. I bought extras, just like I bought more of that recently released Piccolo, more of the Krillin, so that I can stand those characters in. We need a Yamcha that's easier to get. We need a reissue of Yamcha. He's another one, and we don't have enough of. And we need like a adult Chi-Chi. We need Pan. We need a lot. We need a lot. Videl. Anyway, I pre-ordered that, and they shipped. They came in. Like, when you saw I had the Frieza, they came in. And that was with a pre-order. They honored like a 25 or 30% off on a pre-order. Now, I also, at the same time, ordered a few of the Reptile Storm collectibles. They didn't ship those. They canceled that order. They said they were about to ship it last week, and the next day they said we would not be able to fulfill your order. But, like, the big Ice Trolls, the McFarlane, I think it's Warhammer Ice Trolls, that are like $49.99 or $39.99. It's a big figure. They have the bloody one at GameStop. I got that thing for $12 on GameStop. I just bought the Hopper and the 11 for $9 on GameStop. That is not the price in the store, nor can you find that stuff in the store. And so what I'm curious about, because, you know, GameStop's had the leadership changes over the last 18 months or so, and I think their new CEO came out of another e-commerce site, like pets.com or Chewy or one of those. Dog food, like a lot of e-commerce business, not storefront business. And I know like Reggie from Nintendo North America works with them now. But it's a lot of different people in the leadership. And it feels like maybe their model is they want to become more like Amazon, where you buy online, we'll ship it out of our warehouse and not have storefronts anymore. GameStop has got so many storefronts. I think there's more GameStops than there are Walmarts in our area. I mean, there is GameStops everywhere. But none of them are ever busy. None of them really ever have many people in them. I don't know who's buying physical games in the store anymore. It's not happening a lot. We still do with Switch, because we got multiple Switches and we need to be able to hand it around. Plus Nintendo IP kind of keeps its value. You can trade it in later, so forth. But it seems like GameStop wants you to buy online and does not want you to go in the store. Now, part of that could be with like the rising of wages and inflation and everything else. They don't want to have to hire people and pay them whatever to sit at an empty store that nobody's coming into but once an hour. Whereas I can hire a lot less people and make them work all day at the warehouse, like Amazon does. Not saying that's a good or bad thing, just a thing. And get more for their money, and thus sell things cheaper. I don't know. Or maybe they're just getting out of collectibles. I don't know. It's curious. Just like we talked about with the Target Walmart thing, I'm just curious about what GameStop's doing, and why is it that they're giving us such better prices online than they are anywhere else? I don't know. For those of you, if you work in GameStop leadership, I mean, I'm certainly imagine this is a thing that the leadership would be making active decisions about. And maybe they will honor it in store, but they don't honor it in store as me. They're like, no, it's online only sale, online only coupon, and so forth. We can get you that item, but you got to pay full price. Maybe they're not informed. I don't know. But I think it's interesting, like what's going on in the broad retail sector. And, you know, another thing, you know, I bought the Ragnarok Thor figure for the giveaway, and it's 35 bucks out the door, or whatever it was, 34. It just can't continue like that. Like, you can't pay $35, $40 for a Marvel Legend. How do you collect Marvel Legends anymore? Even me, you know, we do well, and we're very blessed, and we've worked hard. You know, I've got a master's degree, and I've worked my way up. I've been in the same company for 11 years, and done all the things you're supposed to do, right, to work your way up and make a good living. And I'm proud of myself for that, and I've worked really hard and had success, and certainly been blessed. But I'm like, you know, I used to buy every whole case of Marvel Legends, which was basically once a month, you know, back in the day. And now, if a Marvel Legend is $27.99, you know, it may be $250 out the door for a case of 8. And you're going to do that every month? That's not anymore, but it used to be a car payment. You know, that's a significant, if you could add $250 a month to your mortgage or to your rent, that's a significant increase in the place you live. I don't know. I mean, that's such a price that even if I can afford it, I don't know that I'm going to. And we've bought a lot less stuff. Now, you may not believe it because the Big Bad Toy Store Pile of Loot videos, that's all stuff I've had pre-ordered forever. And I try to honor my pre-orders. I don't want to, it's not the business's fault. If I made a decision for something and I changed my mind, it's not the business's fault. And certainly they're taking the risk being the provider, but I'm the one that made the commitment to buy it. So I try to buy them, even if I'm just going to sell them later because I don't want them anymore, give them away or whatever. So I try to fulfill it. But like new pre-orders, very minimal. New stuff off the shelf, very minimal. You've seen us go to a ton of conventions recently. What have you, I don't think I've bought myself anything at the conventions outside of getting the signatures. Now, we've bought the girls a couple pieces of art here and there. We've paid for their signatures, a couple keychains, minor things. No figures have been purchased. I did buy the Tanjiro statue, the Figure Art Zero, to specifically go with the shoes that I got autographed, the shoebox I got autographed, which I don't have a place to display yet. So we are noticeably, I'm realizing as a family, slowing down drastically with what we spend. We don't want to drive anywhere. We don't want to spend money. We're not eating out hardly at all anymore. We used to try to eat out once or twice a week, even as just a treat. We're just trying to cook every night. When we do eat out, it's Chick-fil-A as opposed to the Mexican restaurant or, you know, a little nicer places, or even sometimes really nice places. Japanese restaurant. Cut all that out. So it's a troubling time. It's a troubling time. As we get into July, I'm going to try to keep our encouragement up because I know all of us are struggling. I know if we're feeling it, that everybody's feeling it. So I encourage you all. But anyway, that's interesting. GameStop, a little coffee talk with the froth. Coffee talk with the froth. I've never seen this message from my phone. It said I'm going to put it right here. iPhone needs to cool down before you can do anything else. So I guess I pontificated too long on inflation and GameStop online sales. So I guess that means it's time to go to Walmart. I guess my phone just overheated. So we are at Walmart. I need some picture frames here. Need a few more 4x6 frames that often are hard to find at Walmart, or the little dollar ones that we get for when we meet people and get the pictures. So I need a few of those that we haven't been able to find recently. I used to try to order those frames like last year, and they'd always arrive all broken, shattered glass and everything, and Walmart will just refund you, but then you just have a bunch of broken glass that you have to deal with and no picture frames. So I just hunt for them like I hunt for anything else. I'd like to find some more Astral Radiance Pokemon cards. I don't know where the Pokemon is in this section. And anything else that may tickle the fancy. It is very, very busy at this Walmart. I'm walking across the front because I'm still trying to learn. These are all these self-checkout lanes where the Pokemon cards are. Or any cards, baseball cards, wrestling cards, any cards at this Walmart. Since they moved from right there, they used to have such a big section. And I don't know where it is, and the app is not helpful. It does not tell me where they are. And usually, if it's not in the toys, it's in like a separate section up at the front. I don't know where it is. But this one. Check out the clearance first. Clearance shower rods. Figure bag clips, suicides. $6. Have Skeletors at the Chase. Walmart exclusive Chiron Swiftwind. Oh, Lego City. I think last time I was here they had Lego sets that were identical to the price of the Lego store. They were called clearance. Yeah, like that. Same price as a Lego store. How's it clearance? Oh. Flex tape. Let's see. Well, this clearance section once was popping. Not right now. Not what's popping, Seth. Don't sue me. Once was popping. Somebody use these? The Blackstone, like grills? Tempts me. I mean, we've been grilling a lot. Actually, a fair amount recently. Once, twice a week since we got the backyard finished. Tempted by the little griddle grill. I don't need any more. I have a smoker and I have a grill. I need to get something else. But interested. And does anybody use those pellet grills that have become popular? Or pellet smokers or whatever? I haven't used either of those. But if you have, let me know, because I'd be curious how that's working out for you. I can't find a Pokemon. What is that over there? Is that like tire and auto? The tool section, but there's a big exit. I don't know what that's for. I have no idea. I'm gonna ask these people if they know where Pokemon is. So I did ask them. They said when they moved, when they rearranged, put all the self-checkouts in, all their cards got moved to online only, because they used to have them up at the front where people were manning the registers. Now that they're self-checkout registers, they don't have people that can, enough employees to pay attention, so they'd get stolen. So they're online only at this Walmart. And so that means that this is not a unique Walmart. This one Walmart's only going to do this. That means it's got to be a plan that certain Walmarts are going to move to this model, and they're not going to sell cards in store anymore, which, like, I really should be pre-ordering booster boxes of that stuff, but I kind of like to find it when I'm on. It gives me something to look for us when I'm out on these hunts for beat-up fit for the kiddo. Or, you know, it's nice. We're just at the store and we can grab our packed open the car, whatever. But it sounds like that's not going to be happening much, at least in our parts. I was at this Walmart like a week ago and they had all this stuff back here because I found the vintage collect. No, this is new. This is wrapped up. This isn't the same. And these are like office things. Wonder if they have no, like I talked about Wednesday, these stores all have a surplus of inventory. I wonder if they have no room in the back and they just got to stack it up back here at the back of the store. That's ridiculous. Fluffy Encounter, that's the ones I'm talking about with the green roofs. These are the ones with the other roofs. Talked about that last episode. Thor stuff, Doctor Strange, question block. I'm just looking if there's anything. I would like to get the succulent flowers, and there's another flower that's new. Don't remember what it is. And I call chicken, and I eat the chicken. I'm a little bit hungry. It's breakfast time, lunchtime really. Walmart staying. I'm giving away 2 of those. It's a big hit. Don't copyright me. A bunch of Santana and Ortiz in dark order, like we always find. I think this is that same massive restock I saw before. All the Brody Lees seem to be gone, but there weren't any chases. Is that Masters? Is this the new one or is this Skelligod? Skelligod. I'm looking for the new Beast Man. Bray Wyatt. Honky Tonk Man. No Hogan. No new Motu. With the froth. Avatar. These Halo figures. This Dark Redeemer. It doesn't belong here. Let's see what's over here. Batman. Batman, Gold Wonder Woman, General Zod, Penguin. These haven't seen a lot of updates since we had all of those come out at once with the Batman movie. There haven't been a lot of new stuff there. There are Marvel Legends on the peg. This looks like it's been restocked. Wong, Mordo, America Chavez, Astral Doctor Strange. Oh no, Shriek's older. It's almost that whole case. That's what makes me say, did it get restocked? Cup. All the G.I. Joes nobody wants that they, for some reason, won't clearance. I've almost bought that kickback several times. Reformatted Megatron. Do they have any Star Wars? Were they back here? Or is it just empty? Lightyear, Marvel Legends, Spider-Man, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Where would the Star Wars be? Is this Star Wars area? Maybe? Hoo-hoo, I've got a new attitude. This Walmart especially, there's people, I guess, in this area that come and look at Hot Wheels quite a bit. I don't know much about, I mean, I basically know nothing about Hot Wheels, except I know they're pretty collectible. But I don't know, are any, like, I mean, the kind of things I'm probably interested in, I don't imagine are what Hot Wheel collectors are into. They're probably into the actual cars. But do any of you collect Hot Wheels? And if so, what are you into? Is it like these themed things? And that, I don't know, it does say Hot Wheels, like Mario Kart, you know. things with intellectual property, or is it the actual Hot Wheels brand? There's actually, this is a whole, almost a whole row of Hot Wheels, actually. Like these little Matchbox cars. Like these, just whatever. Just kind of regular trucks and carts and whatever. It's a great thing to collect at 94 cents, not $35 for Marvel Legends. It is at least good to see Marvel Legends on the pegs, even if they're not ones I'm looking for that I'm gonna buy. Marvel Legends on the pegs is good. 2 straight videos with Marvel Legends on the pegs. Some Jurassic World stuff. There is pallets out here. Let me dig. Minecraft. I don't think any of that's anything we're gonna be looking for. Bikes. Fortnite pack down there. None of that looks like anything we'd be interested in. Nope. Big Jurassic display. Time for the NECA Funko section. Not selling cards means they're also not gonna have card binders, which I do need a new card binder for Kai. I'm gonna have to wait for another day to do that. Pops, do they have Thinking Cap? Steve, Lucas 11. No Dustin. Is he exclusive somewhere? Robin? Yeah, that guy. Well, can't focus. Thinking Cap Dustin. I want to pick that up for the kiddo. Am I overlooking it? Steve, Robin, Lucas. Doctor Strange. Maybe that's the popular one. Is that him back there? Oh, Robin. Well, maybe I'm overlooking it. I guess I can just always pre-order Big Bad Toy Store. I'm sure they have it. Oh, here's the NECA. It's like, why are the Pops there and then over there? Like, why? I don't understand. Oh, Thinking Cap Dustin? No, none of this is Stranger Things. There's Lucas and another one. That's Robin. No Thinking Cap Dustin. There's the Goku. Talked about the Frieza. That's the A Goku. Pop protector I don't need. Vicious Ang. This is the one that's had some others of these, but I've already picked that up for Natalie Leonardo. If you're into that. Splinter and Shredder, and probably April and Casey. Yep. I saw a lot of people getting that 2-pack signed. I guess hoping they'll get Elias Koteas to sign the other half at some point. Ultimate Brain. Nothing we need. Time to roll. Back out to the hot Georgia summer heat. It's been very hot. Probably why my phone overheated earlier. But nothing on this hunt video except for a delicious coffee. And learning that I can stop looking for Pokemon cards at this Walmart, maybe all the Walmarts around me. I'll ask when I go to the 2 others. This is the one I always found Pokemon cards at. The other 2 hardly ever had them anyway, and they'd be in the toy section if they had them. So, a little disappointing. And but good to see Legends on the pegs. Last 2 hunt videos after not seeing much recently. Nothing new, or at least new in my eyes, except for that Ragnarok last episode. But, you know, it's all good. So, hope you have a good Friday, good weekend. So we are last weekend of June. Next week, 4th of July weekend coming up. We will have a double life video for you on Sunday, which will be a lot of around the house. We've been going, so it'll be a little lighter on the going. And then we go to Joe Fest. You'll see that next week around 4th of July. And on and on we go. Then we'll probably settle down on the cons. We'll have been, I think, to 9 in 3 months, 9 in 12 weeks. So we're probably going to settle way back. I think that's right. ICCC, Toylanta. I don't know. We've been to a lot. So we're going to slow way down, probably until Dragon Con. We're thinking about, like Fanboy tempts us, certainly interested in PowerCon. We're interested in Smoky Mountain Convention, actually, and I think it's GalaxyCon and Raleigh. Those are the same weekend at the end of July. There's a lot of stuff into July, first weekend in August we're interested in. But it is also the first week of school, which makes things very, very difficult to do. So I don't know if we're going to do that or not, but we're thinking about it. Really, the things that'll drive us to the cons, who's going to be there? A, our friends. Do we get to hang out with our friends? But B, if the way we're deciding is, are there voice actors there or people we want to meet and sign that we don't have a signature for? that we need. So for instance, the Smoky Mountain Con has Chi-Chi and Frieza and some Dragon Ball guests I'd like to meet, as well as there's a Sailor Moon guest Natalie would like to meet. I think there's a My Hero Academia guest. But then like Raleigh has like Chris Sabat and a bunch of good guests. Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell. So I don't know what we're gonna do. We may do none of it. We're trying not to spend money. We're trying to be a lot more conservative, stay home. Like I talked about with inflation and everything else. We're just trying to, you know, pay our regular bills and enjoy the things we already have. Which I think in a time of inflation, a time where it feels like a recession is coming in the next 6 to 9 months, advice is to enjoy what you already have paid for and don't spend any more money unless you have to. It's hard in our hobby because our hobby drives us in FOMO and buy and buy and buy and buy and buy. I'd advise to slow down. I'm advising myself to slow down. I need to be the one that does do it first. I need to listen to my own advice. So hopefully I'll do that. Anyway, hope you enjoy the weekend and the Friday hunt video. Talk to you next time. Squeeze it.